wrote a blog the other day where I talked about me personally not being perfect, and I've just noticed I keep looking on the monitor, which is like just here off camera, so gonna try and stay focused here because I don't want to turn into Casey Neistat and wear sunglasses all the time. But yeah, again, another thing about not being perfect, and I just kind of want to touch base in a video really before I carry on with what else is going to happen in this video. Me not being perfect was more a reflection of my life at home, the sort of stuff that I try and now keep out of the vlog because my stepdaughter's getting older and doesn't really want to be in it. My wife can't stand it, and Jacob hasn't got a voice yet to say whether or not he does want to be on the vlog. So it's all stuff that, you know, I'm working on very hard. My golf game, while still being shit, is actually not as bad as what it was this time last year, so that's all an improvement. Obviously I've been very quiet on YouTube. I've kind of been doing it in fits and spurts due to stuff personally, but the big emphasis, and my last two videos, last three videos actually, have been kind of where I want to go. So the first one being my stack and tilt video. Obviously I didn't really get to touch on that. I then had some footage that I just never uploaded, which has now dropped. And obviously the captain's driving, I've put that up for the last 3 years, and that kind of signals really the start of the golfing year at our club, my club. So kind of going forwards, that's always going to be the big significant thing. And again, I'm still going to try and upload as much as possible, which kind of leads on to this video of, you know, trying to explain why I've moved into stack and tilt, why me and Owen, the guy that does my lessons, kind of why we want to go down this route, which kind of leads quite nicely on to what's going to happen in this video. But in order to show you that, I need to get to the driving range. So my outfit might change because, again, this could take 6 weeks to record before you actually see it. So yeah, continuity is going to be shit as always. So shock horror, as I was going to say before people came and started interrupting me, I had a lesson on Tuesday with Aaron to go through a few things, and we started to notice I was getting lateral movement again, so moving this way and this way on the ball, and also dropping my height quite a lot. So obviously I'm in the corner of the video, so there's goal shots going on around, so we've got me to stand a little bit closer to the ball because we found I was starting to reach a little bit in the shot, so kind of coming way out and not necessarily shanking the ball, but we're almost definitely catching it toe side, which we were trying to move away from the heel. One of my previous lessons we looked at the driver, and my optimum pattern is kind of heel side of centre, so I do tend to hit the ball quite a bit more out the heel than anywhere else, but we're starting to get a more functional approach to that, so that is massively what we've been working on. So yeah, it's definitely going in the right direction. So this is something that has cropped up quite a bit for me recently while talking to a few people. People wanting to know, obviously I said at the start of the video that I'd been a bit sporadic and why I hadn't posted and kind of all this storm, well, not really a storm, just not doing what I had started doing, which was providing you guys with my trials and tribulations on the golf course, posting Saturday knock videos, doing, you know, not even really club testing because nobody wants to give a hacker golf clubs to try because apparently our opinions don't matter. That was my phone going off. So yeah, it's kind of been, I don't know, a bit weird the last sort of 12-18 months. It's been quite well documented that I got the shanks. I took some time away from golf because I started a family. I now only play golf once a week, and going forwards we'll probably only play maybe 3 times in a month. Probably take one weekend off a month just to have pure family time, but again, I've always said that and it's never happened. So, and work's changed quite a lot. I changed job roles in the summer and took on a bit more responsibility at work, which means that I'm out of the house a bit more often. Now obviously I know you can see Charlotte's photo in the background just there, which says that I am at home now, which is true. But I am not here as often. I'm having to go away. And then obviously when I am at home, there's emails to sort out and people ringing. So it is a bit more difficult really to get what I wanted to do out there. And as you've seen from the earlier footage, my game isn't where I wanted it, and certainly isn't where it is if you go right the way back to, I think it was my second video, which was called GoPro Practice, in the days where I still wore like orange trousers and all that stuff, which you may say you'd see again in the future. Then I was playing off 12, you know, and I'll openly admit now that I'm playing off 17, playing once a week. Last year I played in most qualifying competitions, so you know, that's like serious golf. So people don't really want to worry about the camera, and obviously, you know, with all this stuff with GDPR and all that, now you've got to be really careful with what you're doing. You can't just go around recording people, so you have to kind of ask permission. And being obviously an amateur golfer off 17 and people not really understanding YouTube, you know, the demographic of golf clubs is more of not an older generation, but certain clubs you don't get that openness that you might get at other places. And to be honest, personality and stuff comes into it, you know. I'm not a big out there kind of person like Mark Crossfield or Rick Shields or Peter Finch or Top Golf or whatever his name is, and even Liam Harrison that does the Golf Mates. You know, they're quite big personalities. I'm not. I'm quite vocal, and if I don't think something's right, I will vocalise that, and I swear a lot, and I like to stick my 2p in where most of the time it's not really wanted. But as for going up to somebody and going, oh yeah, by the way, I've got a camera, I'm recording today, I'm going to be talking to the camera quite a lot, just ignore me and crack on with your own game, can't really do it. And again, at the driving range, just while I was doing, you know, my bits to the camera explaining to you stack and tilt, if somebody came onto the range in a bay 5 places away working on their own game, I'd climb up and just stop recording and wait until they buggered off. So yeah, it's tough, but I am trying to get more content out there because I enjoy it. So you're just going to have to bear with me, I'm afraid. So that is going to do it for today. I'm Chris Stevens. This is Chris Stevens Golf. I'll see you again soon.